Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And if you're sitting in that seat, you know what's about to happen. We have an amazing entrepreneur coming to the plate, and we're going to talk about skin. And the wonderful skin you're in. So sit right there. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Yeah, you heard me right. We're going to talk about skin, but not just the skin. We're going to talk about an amazing product, amazing service, an amazing female entrepreneur that's killing it right now. Susan Beischel is here. Hey, Susan, are you out there?
I'm here, and boy, do I love your intro music. I was like, what you want, girl? I got it. I love that intro. So cool.
I'm so glad you love it. You and I met virtually a couple of weeks ago, and we talked for at least a good hour, just getting to know each other. You're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. You're going to be one of my best friends. I already know it.
I'll take it. I'm so excited, and that is an honor. Thank you so much.
So what made you decide to take the journey of being an entrepreneur? I mean, you could do anything in the world, right? Why that?
It was in me. And I was walking around on the planet grateful for every opportunity, every job I had. I had amazing jobs, but there was always something inside that was not satisfied. And I felt guilty about that, actually, because I knew I had amazing opportunities where I was, but something just was missing. And I think it was when I registered to get an MBA in entrepreneurship and sat in the front row, paid for it all myself, that's when it clicked. It was like, I am meant to have my own business. This is what is missing. This is what I need to do.
So sitting behind you on the wall is a little model of what it is that you do. I teased at the top of the show that we're going to talk about skin, but we're not talking about just, the skin on our body. We're talking about the skin that goes on the skin on our body, correct?
The skin that goes on the skin. You mean like the clothes? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Tell me a little bit about your line, why you got in it, and why you picked that path when you decided, I need to have my own business.
Sure. Well, before I started my business, I was in fashion. I majored in fashion in college, and the jobs I had were in fashion. So it's what I knew. And then I was walking around, what's my big idea? What's my big idea? And I was in corporate world. I quit my job because I just couldn't take it anymore. And I'm the kind of person that needs space for the ideas to come in. Even though your father is sitting on your shoulder and saying, don't quit a job until you have a job.
That was my dad.
And I knew that that's not who I was. I needed to clear the space because I couldn't think of my big idea. So I cleared the space, I jumped, and then I realized I did need to pay the rent. And I did need to cover like the $80,000 of credit card debt that I was in, moving to New York and all the things. So I asked some people that I had met at a trade show if I could sell their product, which was lingerie. And don't pay me, just pay me commission. I will sell. I sold. And while I was in the lingerie industry selling for them, I saw the void in the market for what I then created, which then I finally got my big idea.
That's amazing. A lot of mentors out there tell you want to be successful, answer a major question. So you have answered a major question. And how did you do that? What is your big idea?
Well, the big idea at that time was in the lingerie sector, everything looked the same, and there was only one prescribed way to be sexy. You had to push it up, push it out, put red lipstick on it, and high heels. And that wasn't quite my
I
way of
love her.
living. And I thought there were probably a lot of other women that felt the same way. We didn't want to be told what was sexy. And I feel sensual and great in my skin when I'm wearing beautiful fabrics, natural materials. And when I feel good is when I'm sexy.
You know, looking at your line, it looks amazing. You know, what made you decide that, okay, this is the direction I'm going to go in? We're not doing the lipstick or the high heel, but you're also, you know, I see men on your website. It's not just for women, it's for women of all ages too, right? And
Correct.
men. What
Well,
made you decide to do that?
we recently started men's because
Okay.
women would write to us and they would say their husbands are jealous and they want to have the same fabrics that their wives had for themselves. So we started it in a small way. It's just available on our website right now, but I'm really excited about it.
And you named your product and your service, your whole line is called Skin Worldwide.
Can you
You
believe
know,
it?
what made you choose
Four-letter word.
skin?
It's a four-letter word, skin. And I trademarked it. Can you
Oh,
believe it?
wow.
So skin for me, I actually, I'll tell you a little secret. I was
Okay.
never really that comfortable in the fashion industry because I never wanted it to just be about the material world and how things look. But believe me, I grew up in that and worked for high-end designers where it's all about how it looks. But for me, it was always more intellectual and deep. And skin is this four-letter word, which is the container of this whole entire body. And it's
Yes.
it's it's thinner than a balloon, and it holds up the blood, the guts, the bones. It's incredible. So that gave me this platform, this container to address the body, which for me, the body is the spirit body, the mental body, the physical body. So I set out to address your body. And we started on the intimate parts, I guess, the innermost parts with the lingerie, the things that are
Mhm.
closest to you. And now, as I grow, we'll be expanding into all the things that touch your body. And as I said, the mental body, the spirit body. So
Yeah.
there could be courses, there will be body products, we have a long way to go yet.
I can't wait to see what's coming. You know, I've got to ask the question. I always try to touch on the person that's watching right now, whether they're a young person thinking of going to college and, you know, being in fashion, or they're, you know, a working mom who just wants to feel beautiful at any chance she can possibly get. You know, what would you say to them right now if they're thinking about getting into this industry that you're in?
Wow. If you're thinking about getting into fashion, into the
Mm-hmm.
industry,
Mm-hmm.
well, if you're thinking about it, then there's some desire planted inside of you that must be there for a reason. So I would say follow it, explore it,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not thinking about being a car mechanic. You're thinking about this. So it must be there for a reason. So
I
like you
love
and
it.
I just said, it's not what your dad says, it's what you think. So if that's important to you, follow it.
And what if it's someone who's picking their second or third or fourth career and they're just thinking about starting their first entrepreneurial journey? What would you tell that woman?
Ha ha. I started this brand at 40 years old. So I would tell you that it's never too late.
There
It,
it is. It's never too late. It's never too late. Okay, how do they find it? You know, we showed a little clip, but how do they find it? How do they find you? Do you have events coming up? Tell me a little bit.
well, we are online at skinworldwide.com. We're sold in the finest stores across the globe, from Bon Marché in Paris to Harrods of London to Neiman Marcus in Dallas, Saks Fifth Avenue in New York, and similar type stores. If you Google it, you'll find us.
You're amazing. You're my friend. We just recently met, but it feels like I've known you forever. I want to go to a family reunion. I haven't even met the family yet.
Oh, there'll be a dog and a cat coming along.
There'll be a dog or a cat coming on. You are just simply awesome. I thank you so much, Susan, for hanging out with us today. And I can't wait to just hang out with you for, years. Look back on this and go, wow, remember when we started?
We will. Thank you so much, Theresa, for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. All right, everybody, you know what to do. If you did not catch the website, skinworldwide.com, then go to tigodirect.com, type in Susan, type in Beischel, type in skin, and she will come up. It costs you nothing. It costs her nothing. It's just our way to make sure we stay connected. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. You know I want you to come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time. Go check out Skin Worldwide.